I guess it's not really funny if you depending on
I just started it, but yeah, pop off.
So Susan Wojcicki died, the former CEO of YouTube. So we could put her in Zombies and Landry as a boss.
Genius idea. All right, perfect. Anyways,
Twitch is owned by Google.
Jacob, could you do me a favor and share your screen? So I can share it for everybody else.
Give me a second. I was not ready.
I wasn't even thinking we were gonna do this tonight.
Yeah, there was a chance we weren't gonna do it, but like, you know, hey, kind of wanted to. You know. It's fine. We don't need everyone here, right?
I'm going to.
No, it's just we're probably gonna die without the healer here.
It's fine. It's fine.
Where are we? Okay, we're over here.
We're only missing the females here. This is we're having a cockfest today. It's fine.
Circle jerk, circle jerk.
Yay! The fuck is this meme? Fuck, where did these vampires come from? If only you got our facts. Damn it. If only Abraham Lincoln. Where is he?
Apparently.
Okay.
Is he safe?
Is Brantley safe?
Who's safe? I'm here. I'm confused.
All right.
No one's here. Everyone's dead. Time's an illusion.
Alright. Alright. So we should have everything.
Let's tune into Will's stream here.
Ow.
Yeah.
Ow.
It looks good enough for me, I guess. Bloody hell. Alright. Okay. Cool. Alright, so yeah. Ready? Took us a second to start up and get going.
Lane, that's a good one.
Thanks.
No, please, thank God. I just want to sound cool. Okay. We're so distracted. This is gonna be an interesting session today. We'll see how this goes.
This
Okay.
is how we get with no females.
Yeah, this is what happens when it's all sausage. No roast beef.
Well, take them off.
Yeah, come on.
I said I'm not wearing pants.
Yeah, take off your skin. Come on.
Like
Just
Johnny.
take it off.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so
Wow.
reminding everybody what had happened last time and what we'll
Not even gonna see
cover
me subbing.
today.
Not even gonna congratulate that. Fuck you, bro.
You just sub?
I did.
Holy shit, he just subbed. That's based. Brantley with the base prime sub. I appreciate it. But besides that, let's actually get into the campaign a little bit. So, last time you guys had finalized and finished up the boss. You then had explored outside of the boss area where Katie, who is currently on vacation right now and is not here, had went through and helped explore the south area for you guys, getting an idea of where everything is and what you guys might want to keep an eye out for. You guys have been able to distract some of the zombies over here with the music at that boombox, and the rest of these zombies here seem to be relatively distracted. Inside of here in the jail area, inside of here in the jail area, Katie had to peek the door open and had to relay to you guys information that it sounded like there was growling and zombie noises. So there's probably a zombie dog and a zombie in there. She had went and taken care of a couple of zombies that were in her way, and she barely explored what seems to be a bit of a security/armory area. She went further down, explored what seems to be some sort of biolab, saw tubes with monkeys in it, and even peeked inside of the morgue itself. Last time Brantley had gotten bitten by a zombie during the boss fight that you guys were dealing with. And Brantley has actually, for anybody that is interested, Brantley, your character no longer looks like that actually now. Your character instead looks like oh shit, you're gonna have to give me a goddamn second.
No.
Because I did not save it.
Oh, now my character's gone. Great.
Yeah, your character is gone, but while I'm pulling out Brantley's special surprise, since last time we had found out that the infection has gotten worse. The infection has gotten worse, and Brantley, his entire body seems to be like this purplish look with white little worms inside of himself. Um, Yeah, so we're going to. I'm just adding the image now to my list of shit because I had forgotten to do it. I know I'm always well prepared. The session is just going to be one of those not very professional sessions. All
L
right,
streamer.
I know. L streamer. I should have prepped. I should have prepped more instead of being distracted by playing card games with Brantley. Brantley, there is your new profile picture. I think that's where you were last time. So yeah, we have a slightly different version of Brantley. We can see the wound on his side, and his skin has turned or his ooze has turned a nice purplish mix with the red.
How does he taste?
Well,
you
you'll
have
just
a
have
look
to
and find
find
out.
out. Yeah, you're just gonna have to find out.
Damn.
Bryce, last time you were tip-tapping away at a computer that you were able to find, and you were able to actually find something quite useful for the rest of the group. Let me grab this image and send it to you so that you have it.
As I filled up that vial of goo for him.
Oh, yes, you can. Yeah, you can also say that. So in your inventory, Bryce, I think I added it to your inventory because there's something you would want. But at the bottom of your character sheet, you should have. Oh no, I did. I think you have it on your character, your inventory.
Me?
Yeah, I think you have it in your inventory.
Nope.
Interesting. But yes, you can add a jar of Brantley's fully infected goo to your inventory, Bryce, if you would like to do that.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah, your jar of mayonnaise. Also, you were able to
I'll
acquire
do that.
this.
Hold on. I think we're just being weird.
You are fine.
You said jar of infected goo?
Bro, stop moving shit. Yeah, you can say a Baron's jar of infected goo. So whereas your other goo has turned purple, and at this point, upon looking at your other jars, you will see little white worms inside of it. This time with the Baron's jar, the one that looks a little bit differently, the worms themselves are about let's say like 1 to 2 inches long, whereas the worms that have formed in the previous jars that you had from Lane's and Jacob's character from those two,
Ellen.
Johan and Gallen's jars that you had, the worms inside of that are only maybe a couple millimeters long. They're very, very small. Yeah, so the Brantley's jar has much bigger worms, about 1 inch to 2 inches.
And then he's got the jar of the pure stuff I got dripping from the ceiling.
Yes, you can also add an additional jar of I think you can just call it for now just call it purple ooze. You can add a jar of purple ooze as well. The purple ooze, after you guys had completed fighting the boss, and you guys had dealt with the fat zombie that was in the freezer. The fat zombie that was in the freezer, it seems that from the ceiling was a large amount of this very sticky purple ooze that seemed to attract these other zombies as during the entire boss fight, those zombies were licking this door the entire time. Um, even when you guys were sneaking up behind them, they seemed heavily invested in licking in this purple ooze.
Okay.
In addition to that, Shroom's character, we ended off last session with Shroom's character waving to what seems to be the big smoke zombie who creaked open the door. He creaked open the doorway and peeked through as Shrooms waved to this zombie. The zombie ended up waving back, and the door is still crept open. Now, because Shrooms is not here, this storyline will be on a little bit of a back burner because I think the rest of you guys.
She didn't tell us either, so.
Yeah, she hasn't told you guys yet either, and also I think you guys had planned to try to explore further south. So Bryce, if you'd like to, with your newfound information that you were able to acquire from the laptop, you're welcome to head down to the rest of the group, and if you wish to share this information, you may post it in cool shit or something like that, so everybody may see.
I've been trying to think of the word they use in experiments when they have like an untouched test subject.
Control?
A control group.
A control? Yeah, that's what the vial I would have gotten him would have been called.
Which vial? The one with just straight up
pure stuff.
Well, that's
Pure as far as I know.
Yeah, for all you know, it has nothing to do with the infection. It wasn't coming off of any like zombies or anything. It was just dripping from the ceiling.
But they wanted it.
They did want it, so you could just call it purple ooze. Maybe in parentheses put like attract zombies. You definitely do that. But the extent of your knowledge of what you know what this goo is, without doing further research, is that it is just a thing that is extremely desired by the zombies, enough to where they don't even care about attacking a human over it.
Must be really tasty. Can we try some?
You're more than welcome to if you wish to.
No.
All right. So, Bryce, would you like to join the rest of them?
Yep.
All right, I will
Put the females in the corner.
Yeah, I will let you move your character over there. Katie's character of Moxie is going to relay the information that she was able to find, and say that she's gonna go and check on Shrooms or check on Penelope. Sorry, my bad. Go and check on Penelope while you guys can further explore the south area.
Boop, 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 no, we agree that we're not gonna. With all the zombies she found, we're not gonna go explore the south area. We're gonna leave it alone for now, and we said we were gonna go north in this direction.
All right, yeah. If you guys want to go north, you guys can.
My rose stills.
Did Gallon already roll stealth?
I said, can I?
Oh yeah, Gallon can definitely roll stealth.
Because what if she missed something?
You know what? That's fair.
Ooh, good roll for the first roll of the night. 19 plus 2.
Okay, cool. You may add an experience point to it, a single experience point. And yeah, 21 is definitely going to be pretty good for Gallon's character. I'll move your character over, Sebastian, I guess. Again, if you would like, did you get the message I sent you in Discord, Bryce?
Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna check out a couple things because she said she weren't strong enough to do a couple things. So I'm gonna try and see if I can do some not and try not to draw any attention. I'm gonna be careful.
So this is a map of the entire of the entire facility.
Of this specific floor.
I was saying that to Johan, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. Say that one more time, Jacob.
I'm just gonna do a couple things. She might have missed something. She said she weren't strong enough to do a couple things, so I'm gonna go do them. I'm gonna try my best to not draw any attention.
If you go down there, we may not be able to return to you.
I will get myself out of a mess if I get myself into one.
Sebastian, did you find any things that might be useful for us?
I found a floor plan for the first floor.
Share it.
I will hand him the copy of the floor plan that I just received.
Yeah, at this point, if you'd like to, you could just probably post it into cool shit, so anybody can see it. I imagine you're not keeping this information hidden from each other, you know.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. I mean, unless you are, then you could just send it directly to
Post it
Lane if
in
you
the,
really.
the Zombies and Ladria chat.
Oh yeah, post it in Zombies and Ladria. That's a good idea.
Oh yeah, true.
Look at me, I had a good idea.
Oh, thanks, Brant.
Hey.
Your character won't die right now. You're welcome. I'll spare you another day
Thanks.
for now, until I get bored. Gallon is moving along. Was anybody else deciding to try to join Gallon exploring the south area?
Nope.
Not Lane. Brantley, were you gonna join Gallon south? Or
I will not join Gallon South.
Are they still listening to Kids Bop Country down here?
yes, down here they're currently still listening to Kids Bop Country. Or no, this is the Kids Bop Country, I think, and then this one was the rock and roll.
Nice.
Oh shit! I think I moved something. I did.
Yeah, it's just a spell. It's okay.
Oh my bad.
Or-
I was
We'll
trying.
get
I was,
this
I
outta
was
here.
trying to move the map.
No, you're good. Yeah, easy enough. You're able to move along.
I see all the corpses that she killed right here.
Yep, there already seem to be looted.
She's gonna peek around this corner.
Yeah. So inside of here, you see what seems to be some toppled over desks and chairs. What seems to be two corpses that have not been that don't seem to have been disturbed in any way. You see some safes in the corner over here. These safes seem to not have been opened, or one of them seems to not have been opened. The other the other three seem to have been kind of ramshackled. Over here, there seems to be a large amount of lockers. Most of the lockers, again, kind of like the safe, seem to have been opened up, and most of the useful stuff seems to have already been taken out of it. There does seem to be 3 lockers that still remain to be closed.
Which
Um,
ones?
This one right here, I'll mark it for you, each one. So this, whoa, my bad.
Because he's not gonna waste time on ones that have already been looted.
So that one there, this one here, and then the far one down here. So you have, yeah, no, we can definitely do that. So checking out the safe, let me pull up the documente.
I'm not even gonna check the bodies because they could be just zombies in hiding.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't see me. I don't need to fuck with them.
Okay, yeah. So this safe is actually kind of interesting because it has what you can tell from it just by glancing over it initially is it actually has 2 different lock mechanisms. It seems to require a key that you would physically put in, and then it also seems to have a turn knob that you would do like a normal safe would. So when you go to try to mess with the turn knob itself doesn't actually move. It with that intent, you can kind of imagine that if you had the key to go into the safe, you could then try to actually unlock it with the turn knob. So it has like basically two-factor security.
I can't do nothing with that then.
Yeah, if you would like to, you're more than welcome to try to like open it up in some sort of way. Like you could definitely try to attempt to pry it open, or even try to, if you have something that could be like lock picks, you could even try to lock pick it open if you'd like.
Those
Like,
safe?
Yeah. So the safe would allow you to, if you had the lock.
I ain't smart enough for that.
What's your prying skill? Are you at least good enough to try prying out?
Yeah.
Just be careful about the noise.
Prying it would make noise.
Then yeah, not worth it right now.
Okay.
He's staying away from the desks because, yeah, I don't know what's
Yeah.
over there.
Yep, that's fine. So you're being careful to stay away from the desk. You're not trying to mess with it in any way. As you walk up to the locker, you realize that this seems to be a 5-code combination lock, where
What
each
the
different
fuck?
each one of the combinations seems to have seems to have 5 letters for each of them. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to DM you a
Puzzle.
yeah, I'm not gonna DM you a puzzle, but I'm DMing you what specifically each of the different things are. So you can
Could
see
I
that
look?
if you'd like, you know what, I'll just post it in Ladria just for you guys, just for the fun of it. So in Ladria, what you can see is the comma separates each like turn dial, if that makes sense. So the first one, sorry, yeah, pull something up. The first one has L, H, T, M, and A for the first set of letters. The second set of letters is U, A, B, K, L. The next set of letters is T, C, M, K, N. The following set is K, E, D, P, R. And then the following one is R, Y, E, W, E. Now, these again you can also attempt to use either a sleight of hand or prying skill, or if you can come up with the combination, kind of like the safe, you would also be able to do this one. The locker that you're currently standing at is actually labeled Frank S. Yeah, his name is Frank S. And you see a little sticky note there saying, or not a little sticky note, sorry, you see a little image on like a little picture with like a magnet on the front of it that seems to have Frank with his pet dog there.
What does this lock look like, like specifically?
It looks how I gotta say, it looks like the lock itself is a part of the locker door, if that makes sense. It's not like a bastard lock that's like hooked onto it. It is a part of the door itself.
So it's got like a deadbolt inside.
Yeah. So yeah, you could try to pry it open, but yeah. If you don't actually mind, since you're actually seeing this image right now, could you roll me a I think it's a, do we have a history? Yeah, history check.
His story. What's my bonus? Not good. That's 16 minus 2, so 14.
Okay.
But I
yeah,
still get a
nothing.
+1 to history.
Yeah, you do still get the +1 to your EXP for history, but yeah, nothing. Can't recall anything.
Okay, well, does it, like the little slot in between the door and the lock, like the frame of the door and the lock, does it look like I could fit something in there to try and pry it open?
Yeah, this looks like a door you could try to pry open. It looks like it would be significantly easier than trying to pry open the safe, right? But you know that's just because the other thing is a fucking safe, you know. Um,
Okay, I've got an idea.
but it's gonna make noise. Okay.
You're gonna try to punch it.
No, I'm gonna try to do something actually smart that if Johan was here, he'd be proud of. First off, gonna check both of these tables underneath.
Okay. So you crawl down to the ground, and you notice
Yep.
that there seems to be no crawlers underneath any of the tables.
All right, cool.
Tables.
Gonna go over to this. And one of the legs of that table,
Mhm.
because I assume I'm not gonna assume. Are the legs of these tables like screwed on like most tables are?
Yeah. This is like it's like a wooden desk. You could unscrew it off if you're wanting to take it off cleanly, or you could try to break it off.
Yes, actually, I want to screw off one of the table legs.
Do you have a tool or anything that you could use to try to help screw it off?
My two meaty
Even like
hands.
a knife. Even a knife might work. Just because like it's in the wood, you know what I mean? Do you have a knife? You do. You have a carving knife, so you can, if you pull out your carving knife, you can easily unscrew it.
Okay, then. Yeah, that's what I'll do then.
Yeah. And then once it's out of like the divot that's in it, then you could use your hands for the rest of the way to pull it out. But yeah, so yeah, easy enough. You're able to unscrew one of the one of the things.
I'm gonna add table leg to my inventory.
Yeah, you can add table leg. You can also call it like an improvised weapon if you'd like. Technically an improvised club, but yes.
How heavy is this?
Table leg. Oh, how heavy would a table leg be?
It's solid wood, I'd imagine. Like,
yeah, it's solid wood. I would say it's not that heavy though, because it's not it's not like a super
5?
heavy wood. Yeah, 5 pounds is probably good enough for me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nothing crazy.
Now the screw is still in the top of this leg, right?
Yeah, you can have a screw at the end.
Okay. I'm gonna come back over to here to the door of the locker.
Mm-hmm.
See if I can wedge that screw where the deadbolt lock is, and try to slowly pry it open.
Okay. I want you to roll me two rolls. Okay, so one of them is going to be your stealth roll, and this is going to be your new stealth roll. So currently you have 21 in your stealth, right?
Okay.
So doing this action is going to basically reset your stealth to either whatever your passive stealth is or whatever you're about to roll. Okay? So roll me a stealth roll first, and then we'll do a prying roll afterward.
Okay. That is a 19.
Another 19? Or is that like...
That is 17 plus 2.
Okay, yeah. So add 1 EXP. Don't forget that. So you have a 19 now as your new stealth. Still very good. Okay, yeah. And you can try to...
Pry
it open. So roll me a prying...
I think I have plus 3 to that. Yep, plus 3. Oh, good. Okay. It's 21.
21.
18
yeah,
plus
21
3.
is going to work. Yep, 21 is going to work. You can add 1 EXP to your prying as well.
Okay.
So you're able to pop this open. And inside of this, you're actually going to find a... what's it called? You're going to end up finding a Kevlar vest inside of it. So this Kevlar vest, while wearing it, it adds 2 to your AC, but it minuses 20 to your maximum stamina. Makes you a beefy bowl. Makes you much more difficult to hit.
Okay. I'll add that to my inventory right now. I don't know if I'm going to put it on just yet.
You can add that to your inventory for now. That is perfectly fine. Kevlar vest
How heavy
plus
is that?
2 AC. The Kevlar vest itself, since you're not wearing it, I would say it's about 10 pounds. Actually, it'd still be 10 pounds whether you are wearing it or not, but yes.
10 pounds.
10 pounds. It's plus 2 AC, but minus 20 max stamina. You can just do minus 20 MS. MS, yeah. Cool. So that's just so you know the rough stats. This is how all armor is going to work. When you're wearing armor, it'll give you bonus ACs, but it will, hurt how much you can do per turn.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to wear that. I might give that to somebody else.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe Baron. It might be good for Baron.
You could go up to the next locker now or wherever else. Also, don't forget I think I forgot to describe this earlier, but at the end of the room, you do see a large red button and what seems to be a series of monitors over here. So if you ever go over there, I can describe a little bit more of what you'll see over there. Yeah. So this is another locker. So it has the same set of letters as that. This one says Philip M, and it says it's my favorite Liam Neeson movie. He has like a what's it called, like a little note there that says like password : and it's like my favorite Liam Neeson movie, and that's what he has there.
It's a passcode I need to put in.
You could either try to pry it open like you did on the other one, or what you can do, or what you can do is you could try to figure out whatever the passcode is, kind of like you. It uses the same letters that the other one has. These all seem to have like the same locks, if that makes sense. People seem to be able to customize it to whatever they would want it to be.
Okay. Can I make a guess?
You're more than welcome to make a guess.
Taken.
Taken, Taken, and click, and the door opens up.
I don't even have to roll stamina.
You don't even need to roll a stealth check on this.
All right.
Inside of you, you are able to find what's it called? Not a scrap tier weapon. You're able to
Also,
find.
Gallen's favorite Liam Neeson. But
yeah, it's Gallen's favorite Liam Neeson movie. So what you're able to actually find is you're able to find a what's it called? A single glove that seems to almost have these mini blades coming out of the like knuckle areas. Imagine like Wolverine's claws, but it doesn't actually like extend out. It's just like barely poking, right? It's like as if you glued razor blades to a what seems to be a decently nicely created leather glove.
I'm drooling right now.
Yeah.
So, you said it's
So
just one?
yeah, it is just one.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah, let me
Is it a right hand or a left hand?
what I don't know, left hand. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I was not left-handed.
So here, I'm gonna send you over the stats of it actually. There we go. Sorry, I had to fix something because something wasn't written correctly. But I will send this over to you now. There you go. So, yeah. So with your weapon, so because this is just a single glove, I'm counting this as just a weapon. So you know how like with your cloth wraps you have them on both hands, so that's why your power attack is 2d4 instead of 1d4. So you're basically hitting with both hands. This is only one claw. So instead, what you can actually perform is you can deal a damage normal at just like 15 stamina, or what you could do is you can try to do your power attack, which is 25 stamina, and that deals damage and bleeds the target for the next 2 turns with 1d4 damage. Bleed can stack on top of itself.
It can stack?
It can stack.
Okay.
Yeah. It'll basically they'll take 1d4 damage at the beginning of their turn. I'll just roll the d4. but yeah. Or if you're feeling fancy, you can roll it.
Okay.
All right. So that's what you were able to.
Let me add that.
Yeah, no problem. Feel free to
Would
add
this
that.
go in my weapon notes?
You can actually put it in your weapon 2 slot if you wish to be able to switch in like easily between your other weapons.
Okay.
So how I have it is your 2 main weapons don't require you to switch between them. So you can it doesn't require any stamina to switch between. You can use them basically back to back. So if you had a pistol in one hand and a knife in the other hand, in your same turn without spending any extra stamina, you can shoot and stab with the knife. Okay?
Reload 0.
Yeah, 0 to 0. Or not applicable. You could leave it as not applicable. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Then damage is.
Yep. So,
8.
I'm assuming you're going over to the next locker.
Is my melee? Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and you can also write in your power attack while that's going on. I'll describe the next locker. So at the next locker, it is labeled Christy E, and you see that this locker seems to be a little bit more sturdy than the other 2 lockers. Yeah, this locker seems to be a little bit extra sturdy. It actually has a secondary lock that seems to have been almost as if somebody welded in a second one of those loop master locks, if that makes sense. So they almost welded on 2 pieces of metal with holes between them, so you could double lock it. There doesn't seem to be any hint here, like the other 2 before maybe had some hints.
Has the same. Does it have the same lock mechanism?
It does have the exact same lock mechanism.
So I could just pry it open again.
Yeah, you could try to pry it open, but you would have to do it twice.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna have you do is have you roll stealth at disadvantage, and I'm gonna have you rolling prying at disadvantage as well, if you're gonna attempt this. Whether the prying succeeds or fails, that stealth becomes your new stealth. All right.
Okay. Sorry, I'm still typing this.
No, you're good. Take your time.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try and use the screw that's in the table leg to pry it open again.
All right. Yeah, easy enough. You can definitely give it a shot. So roll me stealth at disadvantage real quick.
Okay. First was a 15. Second was a unnatural 20.
Okay, so we go with the 15. What's your stealth? Is it, you said it was +2 or -2?
It is +2.
Okay, so ignoring the natural 20, you can add 1 point of EXP to your 15, because you did roll a 15. Your new stealth is 17 currently.
Okay.
Now what you can do is you can roll me prying at disadvantage.
Okay. Lower roll was a 14.
With the additive?
Oh no, that would be 17 then.
Okay. Yeah, so no adding EXP. In this case, you try to pry it open. I will say you were able to break one of the locks, but the other lock is still on it, and the leg itself broke.
Same foreign built tables.
You were able to break off the master lock. So if you were to, I would say you could try and pry it open one more time before you would have to give up, or spend a large amount of time, working here. Yeah. So if you wanted to try it one more time, you can, but you won't be at disadvantage this time. It's up to you. You would have to go grab another leg. But
I'll leave that one for now. I might need Johan's help with that one.
okay. So leaving that one, where to now? Okay, so you're
I'll
walking
look at
over
the
to the
monitors.
yeah. So as you're looking at the monitors, actually, what you can see is so what you can actually see is as you're looking at the monitors, it shows you different snippets of different areas. Most of the areas do seem to be in the south area. One note that you'll be able to see in one of the monitors is where the whatchamacallit, where the morgue and the whatchamacallit, female's bathroom meet right here. Um, the wall itself has been destroyed and like smashed through as if, and there's like rubble on like this side, so it's like somebody smashed in this way.
All right.
So at the end of the last session, you guys heard a very loud bang. Perchance that might have something to do with it. In addition to that, you do also, from the camera that is in the from the camera that is right outside the female bathroom, you do see the smoke guy, the smoke guy, basically standing here, as it seems to be writing down in a journal of some
What the
kind,
fuck?
as it looks up. The minute, almost like the minute you like switch to that camera, it looks up, so you can like see it, and then it looks up at you, and it goes and he hits the camera as you no longer are able to see that area, and you're no longer able to see this like hallway area itself now.
Well, that ain't just a little bit frightening. All right.
The button itself is actually labeled South Security Release. And
Security release, huh?
yep, that's all you know.
You said this is just this hallway's cameras went down, right?
Yeah, just this hallway's cameras went down.
Okay. Am I smart enough to flip through cameras?
It was like it's like FNAF, like it's pretty easily just pressing buttons. Like it really
Okay.
wasn't that hard.
Can I look around for like around the entire facility looking for a sign that might say something about security release?
Roll me a history check real quick.
Okay. That's what, a -2?
I think so, something like that.
Yeah, -2. Okay. 19 minus 2 is 17.
Okay, 17. Okay, add 1 EXP. That's great. You remember that you remember that the chemistry room had a security error next to where the keypad was, like where like the tap for the key card was. So
The chemistry room?
yeah, the chemistry lab, that this room right here.
Oh, the one I can't see anymore now.
But yeah, you can't see any more now. But that was that out of all the places that you've explored so far, that's from what you know had an error related to security problems. So this seems like it could possibly like shut that down.
Well,
It could also shut down other areas that maybe you haven't explored as well, but or maybe it's just tied to the chemistry. You have no idea.
well, I can't rightly see that door, but I remember we were trying to get in there earlier. I'm gonna hit the button.
All right, you hit the button. You don't hear anything. No sirens go off. Nothing like that.
I don't hear anything other than the zombies.
Yeah, you just hear the zombies out there. You don't hear any loud, noticeable noises. You just have pressed a button. You hear the button clicking, and that's about it.
All right. I'm gonna play it off as like Galen doesn't remember anything that she said about over here, and he's
All
gonna
right, yeah.
start making his way back.
Okay. So yeah, just remember you didn't attempt to do anything with the safe, and you
I
failed
couldn't
your
open
one.
the
You
locker.
failed
Yeah.
one of the prying checks there.
Yeah. All right.
Galen, wait a second.
Oh.
No, you're fine. You can keep going. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm just messing with you guys. Now, while Galen was gone, what was Johan and Johan, Sebastian, and Baron? What all were you guys discussing / doing?
Johan wanted to go check the other end of the hallway, make sure there were no zombies coming up in this area right here.
Okay, so we'll say your character's right here.
Just so that we
So-
have both ends covered.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. Okay, so yeah, so this is let me just move Jacob, if you don't mind. Do you mind if I just move you back a little bit?
Yeah.
We'll just assume that this is kind of going on while that's going on. So Bryce, you and Johan and Baron, as Jacob's character had left, you guys had been able to share and discuss the map and everything that was there. Johan, you said that you were going up here to check up top here more.
Yep.
Okay.
Just checking
Would
to make sure there's no like zombies sneaking up behind us.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. As you was anybody following Johan over here or no?
No, I was standing
I
here.
will.
You will.
Yeah, well,
Okay. So Sebastian was over here. Baron, you're just chilling.
I was watching these zombies right here.
Okay. Baron is staying there
I'll
watching
I'll be
this.
like sitting right here.
Okay.
Watching
Man.
these right here.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Johan. So watching here, there doesn't seem to be any zombies in this area.
Alright. Well, since there's no one, I'm gonna turn around. Stop as I see Sebastian. I'm just gonna keep walking.
I'll follow back.
And then I'm just gonna go in here for a second, because Johan's looking around at like all the tables, essentially.
Shit.
You okay?
It's lagging. Trying to move my character back down to the doorway, but it's lagging a little bit.
Yep. Just refresh your page. That's the best way to do it.
There.
So yeah, Johan, you're in here. Sebastian, are you following Johan in to the kitchen?
I'll stay out here.
Okay. All right, Johan, you are looking
Just
around.
looking at the different tables. Quick question. This table up here, is it like broken in half, or is that rock just sort of like collapsed to the center, but it's still held together?
The table itself is pretty much crushed. So is a lot of all the zombie corpses underneath it are pretty much crushed as well. Like that, you could see where that rock came from the ceiling.
And what about okay, so looking up at where the rock came from in the ceiling, it's a giant hole basically, right?
Yeah. Are you going up to the rock and looking up?
Yeah, I do want to take a look. And I'm not
Then,
worried
yeah.
about these zombie corpses, because I remember last
Yep,
session
you
saying I went
smashed them
around and
all.
just, beat the fuck out of them, even the ones that were like sticking out from under the rock, just to be
So-
sure.
Yeah, looking up. Roll me a perception check.
All right. 17 plus 0, so 17.
All right, you can add 1 EXP point to your perception. So, looking up there, what it's pretty dark up there, and it actually goes pretty far. This is a pretty big fucking boulder and shit, and you can see
Right.
lots of like dirt and stuff that have fallen down as well. What you're actually able to see is you're actually able to see what seems to be the bottom support structure of a floor that is right above this one. So
Okay, so
what it looks like is it.
specifically.
Sorry, I was gonna just say this. It looks like, you know how like each floor is maybe like 7 feet tall, right? Like that's or not 7 feet tall. Let's say like 8 feet tall, right? Is every like floor height, right?
Like 8 feet
Um,
thick? Or are you talking about
like
like the
it,
actual rooms?
yeah, the room size, right? It's like 8 feet tall. It's like
I
as if
see.
you had another story above it, but that was just dirt, and then the next story above that was where they actually put the floor above you. Does that make sense?
I
So
see.
it
Okay.
seems like you have a story of dirt between it, but this is such a big boulder that it actually caved in all the way from the top, you know.
Right.
So you're able to see what seems to be the bottom of a floor above you guys, which aligns with that makes sense based on how deep you guys went when you guys first got to this facility.
Right.
Um,
Okay. So, but there's no hole leading into another floor, and zombies could potentially fall in from here.
nope, it is sealed off.
Okay,
It
that's
seems
good.
like it was just a cave in of some kind.
Okay, and what about this table, right here? I'm assuming that like it's not completely bent in half, so Johan can't like grab this half.
It's pretty broken. Even if you were able to kind of grab this half, I mean, it would be kind of difficult. I'd have to have a better idea of what's actually like, what you're actually intending to try to do.
I'm wondering, if possible, if things go south, we could potentially take like this half of the table, if it's still relatively intact, but separated from this half, and use it to jam this part of the hallway once Gallon and Brentley are back. Use it to like jam that part of the hallway, just so that way we have at least an extra barrier against the zombies.
Yeah, I mean, you could do it, but you wouldn't be able to do it by yourself. Like
Right.
if you had Gallon and like if you you and Gallon, you could maybe do it. If you had another person, you could definitely do it. So you'd probably need about 3 people to really guarantee that you
Right.
can move this thing
I'm
and get
just
it into
making sure the
place.
table can be moved in the first place.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No, I'd say that'd be possible.
Okay. We're gonna walk back over to Sebastian. Has Gallon returned from his venture yet?
Not
Um,
quite yet.
Jacob just messaged me saying that he's got to go for a second. So if there's anything else you guys would like to do, um, before Jacob gets back.
If you wouldn't mind, stay down there with Brentley. I will investigate the upper hallways, see what else we can perhaps find.
Sounds like a good idea.
So he's just gonna go up here. Here we go.
Mm.
You said there's no zombies in this hallway,
Yep, still no zombies.
but there are doors here and here.
Yep, there's a door right here and a door right here.
Johan is going to look at this door. Does it have a window in it, or is it like a solid oak door? Or a
This one
solid
does
door?
not have. Yeah, none of these doors have windows in them.
Okay. He's going to very gently just turn the handle. He's not going to pull it or push it whichever way it opens. He's just going to turn it to see if it's unlocked in the first place.
Um, you wouldn't even have to do that based off of the report of what Moxie was saying when she was going around. You would know because this is how she opened this door.
I know, but he still wants to test it to be certain for himself. Also,
Okay.
so that way he can get an idea of like how heavy this door is. So if he needs to try and like open it, he can ever so slightly.
Yeah, I mean you can tell it's unlocked. Yeah, and it's a pretty heavy normal door, but
Okay. He's going to very gently.
I roll me a stealth check.
Yep. The way he's opening it as well, and I want to describe it, is essentially he's pulling on the door and he's going to help shuffle it open with his foot. So that way it opens very slowly. But also, if need be, he can yank his foot. So if he needs to close it real fast, like if the zombies notice, he can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is, what is my stealth? 18 minus 2 is 16.
18 minus 2 is 16. All right, yeah. Well, because you rolled the 18, you can add 1 point. 1 EXP point. How far would you like to open the door? I'll let you
Let me just do
move to open it.
30 degrees and just like peek through.
All right. As you're doing this, Bryce.
Yeah.
You're just chilling here with Brantley, right? Correct.
Correct.
Okay. And you're just are you watching Brantley, or are you just like just chilling?
Just keeping an eye out on him, knowing that he's been kind of injured.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Roll me a perception check on something. Brantley, I would also like you to roll me a perception check.
Okay, 1 second. I'm currently putting ramen in the microwave.
Hey,
I got a 15.
You got a 15? Okay.
Yeah, that's 11 plus 4, so 15. Would that give me a +1 to my experience? Or is it above a certain different number? I'm sorry. I don't remember.
Sorry, you said you rolled a perception check. You rolled a 15, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So add 1 EXP. So if you roll a 15 or higher, so including a 15, you do get to add 1 EXP point. If it's a natural 20, you get to add 2. And that's just how we do it.
Okay. I just want to make sure. I didn't remember.
No, you're right.
One second.
I got a 2 plus 2, which is 4.
Okay. All right. Bryce, you're gonna notice. All right, so Bryce, you're actually gonna notice this. Yeah, you're gonna notice this way before Brantley does. So what ends up happening is you notice that the worms themselves that have been inside of Brantley, they've been kind of growing, and like as you're literally just standing there with him, you can actually see it grow. It's like like they say, like you can see bamboo grow in real time, right? Like if you actually stand there for an hour, it's like quite literally that. You can literally see these worms growing, and you're starting to realize that the worms aren't just growing randomly. It seems as if they're like connecting to each other.
Mm-hmm.
The worms end up connecting to each other all the way, and I need you to roll me a d20 really quickly.
Me?
Yeah, I need you to roll me a d20 real quickly.
No modifier, just d20?
Just I know what I'm doing. So yes, just roll me a d20.
20.
You rolled a natural 20.
Correct.
Okay, I need to see what Baron's pluses is. Okay. Wow. Okay. That was close. By close, not great. I'll say that. So you're gonna notice that Brantley has kind of had his eyes closed for a while, as his character dies and makes an attack. I shit you not. You had a 24. He had a 25. I'm so sorry. He is going to get to attack you first, as you realize Brantley has turned into a zombie and is about to attack you. So Brantley, if you don't mind, roll me a. I'm assuming you're gonna just attack it right away, so you get to do a sneak attack. Roll a melee attack for me.
That's a 6, right?
Yes.
4.
Okay. Bryce.
He rolls a melee attacking at a 4.
Oh wait, did you rolled a 4? Wait, no. Sorry. Roll a d20. A d20, Brantley. He rolled a d6. I got confused there for a second.
14.
I was like, that doesn't work because I
I think your AC's higher.
14.
Okay, 14.
Damn.
Yeah, that hits. So he is going to hit you. Brantley, roll me a d6.
There we go.
See how much damage.
4.
Wait, what's going on?
Still a 4.
Will
Brantley has turned into a zombie. Galen, I would say you're about turning the corner now as this is about to happen. So Brantley,
there's a lot of crazy stuff over there.
as you turn and you see Brantley's character has fully turned into a zombie, and Brantley just bit Bryce on the shoulder. Bryce, you are now infected. You have been bitten, and you also have been dealt. What? Sorry?
And 0 HP because I
Okay.
only had 4 left.
Oh, that's not good. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. So
$5.
so what you're gonna turn the corner and you're going to see Brantley biting Bryce on the shoulder as Bryce falls to the ground, going unconscious. Bryce, you are currently in the dying state. So
Fuck. I missed a
because
lot.
Yeah, because well, not really, but yeah, because you are currently in the dying state. Well, the rules real quick so I can heal. Yeah, so death. So if your health drops to below 0, it will become equal to 0. Yes. So somebody will have to run up to you and give you a first aid check. Okay, what their goal is to do. If they succeed with a DC 15, whatchamacallit? DC 15. Yeah, so you're gonna do a DC 15. So if somebody were to, basically what's gonna happen is you're in a dying state. So somebody has to run up to you and they have to try to first aid you. It's a DC 15 check, but what they get to do is they get to add whatever your Constitution modifier is on top of that. So if they roll a 13 and you have a Constitution of -2, that makes it 11. Okay. What will happen is if they succeed, they will then roll a d20. If they roll a 17 or higher, you will get back up with 1 HP. If they roll a 5 or lower, nothing will happen. Anything else happens and you'll gain basically a successful death save. You need to get 3 successful death saves within the course of basically 30 seconds, or within the course of about 5 turns. So Galen, seeing this, and Lane at this point also hearing a noise as you have opened this door, both of you guys could turn around and you would be able to see Baron basically chewing on what seems to be an unconscious Bryce there. So Galen and Lane, I will give both of you guys a turn to do stuff.
Can I just look at Johan and nod my head?
Johan's gonna immediately nod as well. Close the door.
Johan closes the door. Okay.
I'm still trying to be stealthy because there's zombies right behind me.
Yep.
With the door
Well,
closed.
you're gonna. Yep. So Johan closing the door did use 5 of your stamina. So Johan, you currently have 95 stamina, and Jacob, you have 100 stamina.
Each square is 5 stamina, right?
At each square is 5 stamina. Yes.
Okay, it's gonna cost me 40 to get there, but I have to.
Okay.
Do you want us to roll initiative actually first?
How we're actually gonna do this is Brantley started it, and you and Johan can just go at the same time if you guys want to.
All right, yeah, I'm just gonna go the 40.
And I'm gonna go the 60.
Use that.
Is yours
momentum
60?
to clock them.
All right. So Jacob, you have 60 stamina remaining, and Lane, you have 35 stamina remaining.
Yep.
Jacob, if you'd like to, you said you're gonna clock him.
I'm gonna clock him with my left hand with a power attack with my new claw.
Okay, cool. So you're spending 25 stamina.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're spending 25 stamina. Try to roll me some or roll me an attack then.
He does that. Johan is going to summon one of his buddies.
Okay. How much does the stamina cost for summoning a buddy again? 20 stamina? Okay.
Let's see here. 20 stamina.
Yeah. So you have 15 stamina remaining. You summon a buddy right next to you.
Johan's just going to point at Brentley. Kill.
+1.
He's going to hand the ghost the knife.
Mm-hmm.
Brant.
Yo.
Does an unnatural 20 hit you?
Depending on what my zombie form is, probably.
Brantley, your AC stays the same.
Oh, then yeah,
So,
it does hit me.
Yeah, definitely hits.
Yeah, just gonna.
If you rolled an unnatural 20, I'm assuming you have to.
It was a
called, add
19
an
plus
XP.
1.
Yeah, so don't forget to add your XP.
So that's with the new glove. That's a 1d8 plus 1.
Yeah, 1d8 plus 1. And then Brantley will also.
And it was a power attack too.
Yeah, so Brantley will also be bleeding for 2 turns.
Yeah. Okay. So hold on, I had my D4.
Oh, Brantley, if you're not at max HP, you can you can make yourself back at max HP.
I need to grab a D8. I had my D4s out.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just move this one. Okay, so that'll be 7 damage. Plus the bleed. So whatever you rolled for the bleed.
Yeah. So Brantley, you can take 7 damage. Lane, summoning your guy, handing the knife over is going to use up the rest of your turn, but your guy is going to attack.
Okay.
So roll me a melee attack. Yep.
All right, and that's a knife. That's a nat 20.
Okay. Shit, natural 20.
Kill him.
So you roll the natural 20. So first off, you can add 2 XP to your. Well, actually, no, it's him doing it, so you don't get to add 2 XP. But you do get to do double damage. So if you could do me a favor and just roll me basically a D4 and multiply it by 2.
Okay. So that is 3. So that's 6 damage. If the soldier's trying to aim for like the base of the neck, try to keep the blood away from Sebastian's wounds.
Yep. So Brantley, you take an additional 6 damage.
This thing doesn't get stamina; it just gets 1 attack, like right after my turn, doesn't it?
All right. Sorry, what'd you say?
I said the ghost doesn't get like stamina like we do. It only gets like just the 1 attack after my turn, doesn't it?
That's basically what it'll do. Is it basically can move alongside you if you're moving, or it can try to do attacks with you. It basically tries to mimic kind of like it mimics the amount of stamina usage roughly that you're using. Okay, so Brantley, first off, roll me a Constitution check with advantage.
Okay.
So, yep.
1 second. With advantage. Alrighty, I got a 12. What would the advantage be?
Advantage is you roll it a second time and you take the highest of the 2 numbers.
Oh, well. Second
So
one was 14.
So 12 and your second was a 14, so you take the 14 and then you add whatever your Constitution
Plus
modifier
4, so
is.
that's 18.
Okay, 18. Yeah. Okay.
He shook off the bleed, didn't he?
No, he didn't.
Oh.
Brantley, you can add 8 HP back.
Okay.
So you're going to see that his body, even though he just turned into a zombie, seems to be kind of growing and morphing a little bit as he gets a little bit bigger and some of his wounds start to heal back. you do heal the D8, but you take 1 damage. Damn, I rolled low on the D4. My bad.
I mean, he doesn't really have blood, so.
Yeah. So you do have that. You do have your whole turn that you can spend right now as well. So Brantley, just a reminder, you can use your baseball. You can use your baseball up to 3 times if you'd like to. I'm also going to set your message on something else.
Yes.
Sebastian dies because of you.
You're welcome. Okay, yeah. So you do have a single usage of that if you want to. Okay, cool. Yeah. So Brantley, you have 100 stamina to spend. So you just need to don't forget to save.
Well,
Okay.
I'm doing that.
Okay. Yeah. I get what you're saying. Okay. Are you wanting to throw your baseball at all? Or are you just trying to hit him once?
Just do what you said. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I don't,
Yeah. Okay. Good. So roll a melee attack for me real quick.
Melee. It's 6, right?
Yeah. It's a D20. D20.
D20.
Yeah, you're trying to see if you hit, and then you roll a d6.
Melee attack?
14 plus 0, because I think my melee's plus 0.
Yep,
right?
14 plus 0. That was against you, Johan. So 14 hits.
Yes.
Brantley, you may roll a d6.
6.
You rolled a 6. Okay.
Correct.
Johan, you get dealt 6 damage. And you are also bitten.
Oh my god.
Brantley,
Mm-hmm.
as you do that, or once you do that, you do want to do the other thing I said you could possibly do. Okay, cool. So Brantley, spending only the 20 stamina, meaning you have 80 stamina remaining. What Brantley is actually going to do is you're going to see Brantley's feet almost kind of get this sense of like what's it called? It almost seems like there's a little bit of a static electricity coming off of it as his character zaps and dashes. So he moves 1 square, and then you'll see the static electricity build up as he dashes over an additional 5 squares. So that is 25 stamina.
Is he going to attack Penelope now?
No, I'm not gonna have him attack Penelope. We already discussed what he's doing. So, and then Brantley is going to run past Penelope, run past everyone. What I'll do is, Galen, for the sake of everything, I'm gonna give you an opportunity attack as he moved that 1 initial square away.
Wouldn't I get one too?
You're unconscious, aren't you? You are at 2 HP, correct?
Oh.
You're at 2, and then you got dealt 6.
I thought it said 8. I was like, oh, fuck. All right. Never mind then.
Were you at 8? I swear I thought you were at 2.
I'm just gonna put myself. What about my ghost? Wouldn't it get an opportunity attack at the very least?
I'll give your ghost an opportunity attack as well. I'll give your ghost an opportunity attack as well.
So my opportunity attack is just 1 attack, right?
Yeah, it's just the 1 attack. It's just a standard roll. You can't do a power attack. It's just a normal attack.
And I can do a skill.
I will not make you do skills. Just that you just get a chance to like wildly try to hit him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit him with the fucking burner covered cloth wrap then.
Okay.
For a nat 20.
Okay, natural 20. And how much damage?
What I haven't used this weapon this time yet. 2d4. Okay.
Wait, what's 2d4?
The weighted cloth wrap.
No, you only get the 1.
No, it's 1d. Yeah, because it's not a power, right?
Yeah.
So that's 3 plus 4. No, 2. So 5 damage.
But natural 20, correct?
Yeah.
So add since it's a natural 20, add 2 XP to your melee. So dealing 10 damage to the Baron. Okay, so I actually lied. So as Baron, well, just for the fun of it, Lane, I want you to also see if you can hit as well.
5 plus whatever is not going to hit, I think.
Would you roll?
A 5.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to hit. All right, Brantley, for the sake of luck, I want you to roll me a d20 to see if the Baron zombie is able to get away with 1 HP or not. If you get a 50, just a plain d20, don't add anything. If you can get a 15 or higher, Baron will get away.
Yeah, hold up.
Otherwise, Baron dies.
Because yeah, if he stumbles, I'm fucking pummeling him.
Yep. All right, Brant. Oh, Brant's FaceTiming me and everything. All right, let's see it. Oh, I get to see it. Did you? Wait. Do it one more time, just for funnies. Just for funnies. Okay, yeah. He rolled a 16 and an 18 the second time. All right.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but Zombie Baron losing. He's giving me the smuggest smile ever. All right. I will say though, because of what you were able to do, you were able to tear off his throwing arm. So you were able to kind of punch him, and I'll even see you're able to grab his other arm as he yanks his body away, allowing that arm to get taken off. Meaning that this zombie version of Baron will not be able to throw his ghost baseball in the future. Will dash and is going to get away. As he is... Actually, I think he can actually only get to about here. But he is running away. Currently, Johan... You know what, Johan? I think you were actually right. I think you were at 8 HP. Maybe I might have been wrong. I think you might have actually been at 8 HP. So don't make yourself unconscious. Put yourself back up at 2. But you are infected currently.
Fucking again.
Yeah. So, Johan, you have an infection, and Sebastian, you also have an infection while you are unconscious. Galen, you are.
I'm untouched.
Yeah, you're untouched. Lane, now that this guy has gotten away, unless Galen, you're gonna try to chase after Baron.
I think I'm going to.
Okay. For the sake of not having a TPK, I am gonna have Penelope. I'm gonna have Penelope work on Sebastian, and I'm gonna have Katie's character work on you, Lane. Your ghost character at this point would have dissipated. Technically speaking, I wasn't going to give your ghost character an extra opportunity attack because when you were going to follow unconscious, but I guess we decided you're not unconscious. Actually, I guess, yeah, since you're not unconscious, would you like to send him after Baron with Galen?
No, because
Lane?
if Galen's going to go after, we need all the help we can get just in case any of these other zombies heard any of the commotion.
Okay. Fair enough. So this guy, you're going to keep this guy here. Galen,
Yes.
you're going to... So, Galen, it is going to be your turn now, and then I'll do Penelope's and Moxie's turn right after you. So, Galen, what would you like to do? Would you like to just sprint after him?
Yeah. For my calculations, that's all I can do.
So,
well,
wait,
it's 90 things to sprint after him.
Yeah, but
So you have
then I
10
would only have
got
10
to
stamina
go
left.
25
Wait!
feet.
Oh, I can do it just a regular
Third,
attack.
Yeah.
25.
Then yeah.
30.
I just clicked on the individual squares, like going
Yeah. Okay.
diagonal.
I think I was right with.
Can
roughly.
I make it here and still do one attack?
See?
I will let you do the one attack if you are able to roll me an, I guess, an acrobatics check. I don't think it's going to be athletics because you're going to be basically like pole vaulting over, like, or not pole vaulting, but like,
Yeah,
you know, like
that would be acrobatics.
camel horsing over it. Yeah, it's
Yep.
got to be acrobatics. So,
Well, no, because like if it goes like if the individual squares, so he was like right here, right?
mm-hmm.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90.
Um,
So he wouldn't even need to jump over the rock. He'd just diagonally run around it.
I guess, yeah, if we count skipping over diagonals, which I guess I don't mind. Okay, and you do have the ability to attack with 10
Yeah,
stamina?
I would have 10 stamina. I can only do one basic attack, but
Okay. Roll me a d20 then.
yeah, if I was gonna roll the
Yeah. Roll. You know what I want you to do just for the fun,
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna ask if you could FaceTime me because I thought it would be funny. Wait, can you do one of the, would you be okay with doing a Google Dice roller? I think this would be fun because this is gonna kill, if you hit him, you kill him. Like he's on 1 HP.
Okay. How do I show you my Google Dice roller?
Well, you're already sharing your screen.
Right.
So you could just do Google Dice roller. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's see it. Ooh. You
So
rolled a 6. You failed.
That's a D6. It just automatically rolled that.
I'm
So
kidding.
this is to hit, right? We're not doing the acrobatics.
Yeah, this is to hit. So I'll give you your +1 as well. So your goal is so I'll tell you, Baron has an AC of 13. So you need to wait, are we doing meet it beats it? Yeah, I think we are doing meet it beats it. So you just need to roll a 12 or higher on your D20.
Wait, why is the D6 still here?
Click on it.
Yeah, you have to click on it.
Okay, well, if we're using that, then no.
I'll leave it up to Baron if Baron wants to give you another shot.
I've never used this before, so I didn't know how to do it.
Get rid of it. Click on it. Do it again.
Click on the D20. You get one more shot. Baron is being benevolent to you. 12 or higher.
Woo!
Woo!
Ooh, there you
13,
go,
barely
nice.
hitting.
So I got a 14 total.
Running like a feral animal towards Baron. Basically jumping at Baron as you're doing it. You're able to basically slam your fist into Baron, punching a hole directly through it.
I'm
and
not
killing
stopping
Baron
there.
on the spot. Yes, Baron is now dead on the ground. As you can.
Yeah. As far as I know, I don't know that once you're like down, you can get back up. As far as I know, Sebastian's dead now.
Yeah.
So I'm painting the floor with Baron.
One of our character players died, and nearly 2 other people died as well. Oh, wonderful. Okay. So, let's have Penelope try to save Sebastian real quick. So, Penelope, for her first aid check, rolls a, whatever that is, a 9 plus 8, which is a 17, which does pass. 17, what's your constitution modifier, Bryce? Oh, is Bryce there?
He's muted right now.
Oh, -2. Sorry. I muted myself so I didn't like speak out.
No, you're good. Also, I'd like your message of Coco is high as fuck. Shrooms just texted me saying, "No, I overslept." So we might be having a wild Shrooms appearing. We'll see. So you said a -2, so that's okay. 17 -2, which still passes with the 15. So let's see. Okay, you have a successful save. You did not have anything else happen, so 1 turn has passed for you.
Is Johan okay? Is he still conscious?
Johan is still
Barely.
conscious. Katie is going to now try to do a first aid check against you. Let's
My
see.
con modifier is +3.
+3. All right. Well, she rolled a 17. 17 plus 3 is a 20, which is nice, so that definitely passes. And then she rolled a she rolled straight up a 17. So oh wait, you're not unconscious. Why am I doing this? I'm doing it like it's a death save. My bad.
You'll be helping me excise the infected.
Yeah. She'll help you excise the infection. Sorry about that. We'll do something. I'll re-roll that.
This Johan is clean.
Okay. Well, okay, so she just got a natural 20. I'm not even lying to you. Okay. So, with the natural 20, and not really any prep work, nothing other than maybe biting onto the wallet and handing her the knife. She doesn't clean it. She doesn't have anything like that. But she's doing her best, and something just comes over Moxie, and she's able to do an amazing job for you. And you actually take 0 damage from the entire procedure as you carefully look at the wound to see if any more purple appears, and no more purple seems to be appearing around where your bite was.
How many times he's been bitten? At this point, he should slowly just start developing a resistance, almost an immunity at this point.
If only that's how it worked. Moving on.
This is his second, third time, maybe?
Second time getting bit, I think.
They probably can't hear what I'm saying if they're all the way over there, but I'm saying stuff.
How do you guys like going against another one of your players for once? I loved having Baron there. That was funny.
I don't want to do it again, but it was satisfying.
Yeah.
Yeah, for you maybe, because you weren't knocked unconscious or infected.
Well, I'm saying that's why I'm saying I don't want to do it again, but it was satisfying taking him down.
The Shrum has joined.
I still would have chased him even if I was bitten.
There he is.
Just call the front-loaded tabs and accidentally close Discord. I was trying to stay fun, but why does Burnley have to be so bitey?
Just because that's what Brantley does.
Type shit.
He's a
All right,
better.
so shrooms. Long story short, I'll catch you up to date real quick. Galen went and explored the south area down here, grabbed some cool loot, and then was coming back. Baron, also known as Brantley's character, transformed into a zombie and attacked Bryce, leaving Bryce unconscious and dying, while also infecting him. Lane's character also got attacked and infected, and Baron was trying to get away as Galen ran after him and basically is currently turning him into orange juice on the ground. Not even pulp at this point, just juice. And so Baron did not get away and is dead. For the sake of people not dying, I took Katie's character to help try to take care of Lane's, and I took your character to help try to make sure Bryce was okay, so that Bryce didn't die. But now that you're here, if you'd like to, I would love it if you could give me...
my damn apartment? Sorry.
No, you're good. I would love it if you could do me the remaining death saves for Bryce, if you could try to help try to help him out.
Oh, okay.
All right, cool. Yeah, if you don't mind rolling me a d20 and adding your first aid check, your first aid modifier, or medicine modifier, my bad. Yeah.
I don't have my character sheet open.
I can add it for you if you can roll the dice. You have a +8, so it's pretty hard for you to fuck up.
Please don't jinx us.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, that's cool.
Oh no. I jinxed it.
Am I
No,
dead?
no, you didn't jinx it. I got a nat 20.
Oh,
Oh.
shit. Okay. So natural 20 is an automatic 2 save. So no matter what, he will be okay. But we can see if he is able to be conscious and not at 0 hit points. So if you don't mind, roll me an additional d20.
That one is an 18.
That's an 18.
Uh-huh.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. So Bryce, you are able to become conscious once again. You have 1 HP remaining. Um,
Hell yeah.
yeah, you have 1 HP remaining. You are still infected, so they do still have to deal with the infection. So I
Where
guess
am I
I guess
infected
Shrew-
at?
I'll say you were. I said you were bitten in the shoulder, if I remember correctly, right?
Yep.
Is that what I said? Yeah, it was shoulder. Okay. Um, it'd be difficult to amputate. I wouldn't say it would be impossible if amputation is the only answer, but we could see if Shrooms can pull out some sick save. You only get 1 shot at this, Shrooms. If you can do this, you can stem his infection.
Okay.
So Shrooms, if you'd like to, I would count this as technically a surgery. So if you want to assist by using your bone saw, you can get a +1 to it in addition to your roll. So if you'd like to roll me a first aid check or a medicine check, add 9 instead of 8 this time.
Okay. I only got a 9 that time.
9 plus 9 is 18. That still is able to pass, luckily.
Woo!
Do roll me a d4.
D4.
You need to try to get a 1 or 2.
I got a 2.
Okay. Bryce.
Yeah.
Penelope is able to run over to you, realizing the situation after Baron attacks Galen and Johan, running up to try to take down Baron as fast as they can. Baron trying to run away. Penelope, realizing the direty of the situation, seeing your unconscious body on the ground, is able to run up towards you, not only resuscitate you, but also perform a surgery in such a dire state because you are literally on the verge of re-going unconscious and possibly even permanently dying. And she is able to not only resuscitate you and also expertly cut off all of the infected skin, saving you, allowing you to persist at 1 HP. So, Bryce, you are currently awake with 1 HP, no longer infected. Lane, you are also currently at 2 HP or something like that, not infected.
How many HP am I at left?
You're at 1 HP.
1 HP.
And you're not infected. Galen, you are still at full. I think Moxie, Galen, and Penelope are all still at full. Baron, I salute you, our fellow baseball player. Thank you for everything that you were able to do for us. And may you move on to the next life. Dude, if Baron got away, I would have loved to have a special boss zombie of Baron showing up again at some point. That'd be so funny.
I would have not.
Yeah, no, I was not going to let that happen.
Imagine Baron with his home run ability being able to use that as a zombie.
Oh my god. Oh,
That
dude,
would've
they
been
would all
nasty.
die. It
Yeah,
wouldn't
they
even
were-
be fair.
it'd be
They would
nasty.
just be restarting.
Anyways,
Oh, you should tell them what the home run ability is. They haven't fucking.
I've told a couple of them it. But yeah, we can talk more once the session's over today. All right, so yeah, Baron is gone. What was once 5 or 6 players is now brought down to 5.
I'm still yelling at the paint that he's become.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate you teabagging him.
He's not teabagging you. He's
Yeah.
just punching the liquid that you've
It looks
become
like
now.
you're sitting on him. You can stand a square over, so you're not sitting on him. There you go. That's better. You gotta leave him there for aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
There is whenever you guys do get the chance, we can divvy up what Baron had on him. But yeah, so feel free to role play or do whatever else you guys would like to right now.
Johan is just leaning against the wall now. Very glad he's wearing his broken face mask.
I can't really do what I want to do yet.
I'm sorry, the shrub. You'll be able to do it in a second day.
What? What'd you say?
I said you might be able to do it in a second once everything dies down.
Oh, okay.
Gallon's just continuing to punch Baron. Gallon, at this point, you can say you punched him so much that I would even say you take a deep point of damage. As you're starting to hit the floor more than him at this point.
I'll stop then.
Yeah.
And then spit on the pile of puddle.
Mm-hmm.
Saying a lot of explicitives and very personal feelings out loud, but no one's here.
If you'd like to, you could grab Baron's bag and his baseball bat as you can walk back towards the rest of the group if you'd like to.
I'm gonna keep his bat.
Yeah. So so you're holding on to his baseball bat and what was in his inventory, which
backflips.
We'll divvy that up in a second. Yeah, it's a backflip. Thank you.
I'll toss the bag at Johan's feet.
All right. Johan, would you pick up the bag?
He's going to look at it. What is this?
His things. And then Gallon will lean against this wall. His bubbly personality is no longer there. He's very serious right now. But yeah, I'm keeping the baseball bat. I was a fan of his after all.
I also forgot. I just sent you a message, Elaine. That is everything that was in the bag.
Just gonna add this to my character sheet.
Yep.
Sebastian is now one arm short.
Yes.
Y'all all right?
I'm a little pale, but I will survive, it seems.
Good job, girls.
Yes, thank you.
Tap Penelope on the head.
She faints.
It's okay. He will pick her up then.
So currently unconscious.
Only for a second. She doesn't stay fainted for very long. It's a condition.
He's gonna hold her anyways. And he needs to hold somebody right now. He just beat his heart out too.
Yeah.
He took out all his anger about this entire apocalypse out on Baron's body.
That's fair.
So he's just gonna keep holding Penelope.
Okay.
Well,
What now?
well, there's only one thing that we can really do at this point.
Push forward.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good. Seeing you go down, I couldn't take that.
We need to find a suitable place to rest, someplace we can defend ourselves.
Well, while that was going down, apparently, when I went down there was this big old security door, that alchemy chemical room that we couldn't get into earlier. I opened that door, looks like.
Okay.
So if we maybe want to look in there or go back to the room we were in and stay in there and do one of them.
I would say we look into the alchemy room, because if possible, we can try and close the door and use that to our advantage.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, maybe we can find some medical supplies along the way.
Or at the very least, Penelope can craft something.
He's pretty smart, this little feller.
I apologize for you having to look after me, Penelope. I'll make it up to you someday.
She probably would be awake by now.
Mm-hmm.
So
still holding her. I mean,
she's ignoring that right now, so she doesn't pass out again.
Fair enough.
She's just like, oh, well, I mean, you don't have to. It's just kind of, my job.
Still, thank you anyway.
Yes, Dankeschön. And you, Herr Galen, Dankeschön.
Dankeschön to you too. I couldn't have done it without your help, so.
Sorry I created such a mess, Johan.
For now,
it weren't your fault. It is for keeping that from us for so long.
from now on, going forward, after every fight, check yourselves for any damage, report any infection.
No secrets.
We cannot afford to have another repeat of this situation.
Agreed.
I couldn't watch one of you turn.
Johan's gonna use the wall and his ghost to get himself standing back up. Now, we shall head towards the alchemy room and hopefully find something there that can be useful.
Alright, I'll lead the charge because I'm still perfectly fine. You all stay behind me. He'll finally set Penelope down so that she can stay with everybody else.
Okay. Her face is pink, but she is now on the floor.
Mm.
All right, so we head into the chemistry lab.
Is Penelope still unconscious?
No, she's awake.
She woke
Okay.
back up.
Alright, just making sure. Johan will just go ahead and dismiss the ghost with a salute.
Yep, and the ghost will will disappear. And I assume we're all going as a group in this case, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh,
Other than maybe Penelope.
Shrooms.
What's up, Trim?
well, I did,
What's
is
up?
the special zombie not over there anymore?
Yeah, you know what, Penelope? How about we say you're leading the back of the group, okay? If you don't mind doing me a favor, could you roll me a perception check?
I did see
Johan.
him over here.
Johan will stay with Penelope, just in case.
Okay. I got a 16 plus whatever my modifier is.
So 16 plus 2. Yeah, that's pretty good. So 18 is definitely
And more XP.
gonna work. And yep, 1 XP. I'm adding that right now. So Penelope, behind you, you could see your little gassy friend.
Can somebody, whoever's streaming, yeah, thank you.
Yep.
Oh.
You see your gassy friend as he's peering, not sorry, he's not just what's-it-called, peering at at you guys as per se, but also kind of looking at the like blood that was here, and what you'll be able to see is you'll see that it almost looks like this zombie is taking notes in a notebook.
She's gonna wave at him again.
You're going to see him. Yeah. Do you mind rolling me a d20 actually? You could just do a straight charisma check.
Okay. That is another 16. Wow. Okay.
All right. So 16 minus 2 is a 14.
Damn, I got
Actually,
a -2 in charisma.
hey, but you just got an XP in it because you rolled a 16, so you're at 2 out of 21 for charisma, which is nice. You know, getting those base stats up. He is going to look over at you and gonna give you a little wave backwards as a zombie is going to shamble across up to the north until you can no longer see him.
There's something to add to Penelope.
Well, there's something I want to go check out, but I need you to not freak out.
Would it be possible to wait until after we have rested in the alchemy lab?
I guess so.
We will investigate what you need to, I promise, but myself and Sebastian, we are not doing very good right now. And between you, Damin Moxie, and Galen is the only one with real combat experience, capable of actually lasting a bit longer right now. And I'd rather not entrust the entire burden of protection upon him.
Okay.
If you don't mind me asking, what is it you wish to investigate?
Well, promise not to freak out.
We can only promise not to freak out if you tell us.
I promise to try to not freak
Shut up,
out.
you're not over here.
Yes, I am.
No,
I
you're not.
manifest.
No, you're not. I'm only talking. How dare you? I'm only talking to him. Get out of here. They're not over here.
Anyways, I only promise to try.
Well, I saw this big smoky zombie guy, and I waved at him, and he waved back twice. I saw him writing in a book too. So I think he's smart, and he seems intelligent enough to maybe still have his human brain intact and still be working. And I would like to definitely examine that because that could be helpful, maybe, possibly, in getting more zombie cures, or maybe he's smart enough to help me figure it out.
I see.
But he seems different from the other zombies, and I don't want him to just get murdered by the others because I want to I want to examine and talk to him if he talks.
If you will be willing to wait until after we have rested for a moment, caught our breath in the alchemy lab, then I will speak to the others and we will see what we can do.
I'm just a little afraid of you guys being too threatening and maybe Galen punching him.
I do not make any promises at the moment, but I will say that I will try and talk to Galen and the others about this. And
Okay.
if you do believe it to be a viable option, we will try not to be too intimidating, as you say.
Yeah.
However, if it does prove to be hostile, we will be on the defensive, especially after what just happened.
Okay.
Once we have rested, I will talk to Galen and the others about this. If you believe it might give you a better understanding of what's going on, we will see about taking the chance. But I make no guarantees that they will also be willing to risk this. It is a very great risk, I'm sure you understand.
Maybe you guys could stay back a little.
We will talk about this more when we have rested. For now, let us head to the alchemy lab. They might also have information in there for you. Perhaps there might be something you can also glean there while you wait for us to regain our strength.
Okay.
He's gonna nod and he's gonna turn to walk to the follow the rest. I do believe in your intentions, Penelope. But I also believe that what we are facing in this world is more akin to hell on earth than any of us could realize. Let us rejoin the others. He's gonna slowly walk, trying not to limp.
To have given them organic time to have that whole conversation, we're just having a moment of silence over the puddle that was Baron.
All three of you. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
You guys. I mean, yeah. Well, they have their conversations. You guys can look at Baron's body. Bryce, since you seem kind of interested in all the stuff, do you mind giving me a medicine check real quick?
Will Penelope be following Shrooms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Johan is going to also stick with her as well.
They may walk together.
Yeah.
Medicine, that is a 10.
Straight?
Straight 10. That says 4 plus 6 to 10.
Oh, yeah, damn. All right, yeah, 4 plus 6. What you can notice is the purple worms inside of the meat seem to, or not inside of the meat, but inside of not purple worms, sorry, the white worms inside of Baron's body, the ones that seem to have been more exposed to air because of, being crushed open by Gallon beating the shit out of him. The edges of them that seem to have been more exposed to air seem to have almost shriveled up into like this almost like blackish bit of worms. And actually looking at some of the jars that are in your inventory, specifically the ones that were Gallons and Johann's jars, the oldest two, you'll see that while they again had like this purple with these little white worms, the white worms also seem to be shriveling up and dying inside of those jars as well. But you're able to just take note of that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, you guys are wanting to continue towards the chemistry lab room real quick?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, then.
This time Johan will take the rear, just in case.
That is fine. So Gallon leading. I guess Moxie and Sebastian will kind of be somewhere there. Boop.
As he walks past Brentley's body, Johan is going to take a shovel and try and scoop up some of the worms that he sees and carry it with him.
Okay. They're like they're all like kind of like either getting smaller, the ones that are inside of his body still, and the ones that have been exposed to air have shriveled up into like this black version of itself.
Right. He's just scooping up a bunch of goo and some of the worms.
Getting to the chemistry room, you do see that the light seems to be green, and the disengaged lock seems to be ready, and it seems like you can manually try to open the door now if you would like to.
I will do that.
Johan's going to summon another one of his ghost companions and hand them the knife.
Prepping ghost companion with knife. Okay. Ghost companion with the knife. You're gonna try to do it? You're gonna try to open the door? Okay, cool.
Johan's going to have the ghost companion stand next to Gallon as well.
Okay. Ghost companion will be next to Gallon. As you go to open the door, and you just slightly move it a little bit, you'll see that it kind of goes as it like kind of like opens up the rest of the way automatically.
Okay.
As inside, as inside, you will see the lab itself. All right. You're able to. Oh shit! I didn't mean to open inside of here. My bad. That's not supposed to be opened yet.
I didn't see it. Oh, no, that. Okay.
Yeah, that's not supposed to be opened yet. Because Yeah, there's actually a reason why. But yeah. Anyways, you guys may explore the room if you would like to.
With Baron's baseball bat,
Mm-hmm.
now that I actually have like a
Proper
more of
melee
a
weapon?
more of like a range to touch something. Can
Yeah.
I poke the zombies from here?
I'm gonna send you as a weapon baseball bat details in case you want to use it
Ever
or
attack with it? Yeah.
yeah, or ever attack with it.
The ghost will go in with Gallon.
Well, yeah. Before I came in here, stay out here and make sure it's clear before I call you in.
Are you talking to the ghost?
To all of you.
I see.
Yeah, the ghost can come in here. I don't care if the ghost gets hurt.
Okay.
It's a ghost.
Yeah. So
Okay. So yeah, can I reach the zombie from here, or do I have to get closer?
Where are you trying to do? You're trying to get closer? Yeah.
I'm just trying to poke it.
You would have to.
The bat.
You'd have to be, if you're just trying to poke it, I'd say you'd have to be like right here, like kind of like halfway into the square. You're not fully in the square, but you're like halfway into it. You know what I mean? And then you could kind of poke it into it. Is that what you're gonna try to do? You're gonna try to poke it.
The ghost is also going inside with him. I can't control the ghost.
Oh yeah, here. Let me.
If that's the case, then I'm just gonna get right up to it and swing on its head.
Before you swing, do you mind rolling me a perception check?
Sure. It is an 18 plus something, maybe? I think it's plus. Nope, -1.
Okay. Either way, add an XP for the 18. You're going to notice that this zombie doesn't seem to have any major wounds on it, and it seems to have with a 18 minus 117. Yeah, that's pretty good. You would even be able to notice that its veins seem to have this almost blue glow to it.
Before I swing, can I look at the ghost and be like, I don't really know how you work, but kill? I don't. I feel it's wrong talking to you like a dog, but kill. And I'll swing as they attack too. I'll swing my fist, not with a bat.
You're gonna swing with the fist.
Okay. Yeah, I'm more comfortable with the fists.
Okay, yeah, you can definitely try. Roll me a melee attack. Lane, do you mind also rolling me a melee attack?
I don't get XP for that one.
Ghost rolled a 15.
15's gonna hit. What'd you roll, or Jacob? Sorry.
14 total.
14 total.
No XP, but I hope it still hits.
Okay, yeah, no, both of those actually definitely hit. Are you doing your mini claw then, or are you doing your weighted knuckle grabs?
I'm doing the claw.
Okay. Yeah, just try to remind me, since you got both weapons. Just try to say it before you roll.
And the ghost will try and go for the eye socket with the knife.
Okay, yeah, ghost. So the ghost is gonna try to almost get on top of it.
Well, it's just gonna try and it's gonna kneel forward and just try and do a quick stab into the eyeball.
Okay, yeah. Both you guys roll me damage. Johan, roll me a d4.
That is a solid hit with the gloves. That is a 8 total damage.
8 plus 1, so 9. And a 2 plus anything? No, 0.
No, 8 total was a 7 plus 1.
A 7 plus 1, so 8 total plus 2. Cool. 10 damage. As you as you both stab it, both of your weapons, the zombie does kind of like wake up, pull its arms out for a second as if it's about to come after you, as it slumps back down onto the ground, as it seems to have died. But both of your guys' weapons seem to freeze for a second, and
Get cold.
Ooh.
they literally turn into ice. Like the weapons themselves are covered in ice. Jacob, your weapon takes 1 durability damage. Your claws.
Yeah.
And Lane, your knife breaks because it is a improvised weapon. Technically, is what I had it as. So yeah, you can get rid of the Lane. You can get rid of the knife from your inventory.
I'm not gonna get rid of it, but I will say it is broken for the time being.
Sure. Yeah, you can keep it as broken. How I rule it with weapons is if a weapon is broken, you would basically just have to recraft the weapon from the very beginning if you wanted to get the weapon. I kind of
no way
use
to,
it like
repair it.
Yeah. Well, there is ways to repair it as long as it doesn't have 0 durability.
Okay.
If it's at 1 durability out of 3 or whatever, you can repair it up to 3. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You can repair it, but once it hits that 0, it's out, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's gone. And so improvised weapons like the one I gave you, Lane, for your ghost characters, that one was it only had 1 durability. Kind of the same logic if you like, for example, you could have your guy pick up like a wooden chair leg, and you could be using a wooden chair leg for your guy if you wanted to.
Right.
That would be another improvised weapon.
Genius idea.
Yeah.
Not genius, but it's just you inspired me. I still have it in my inventory. I know you said it broke. Can I hand the ghost the broken table leg as an improvised weapon for now?
Yeah, the ghost can be using if you want to pass it over. This one, rather than being piercing damage, would just be bludgeoning damage. Treat it more like a club for an improvised weapon. But yeah, you can get rid of that. And Lane, instead, if you'd like to add to your inventory a table leg that's about 5 pounds, it also could be used as an improvised weapon if you'd like to add that. Okay.
All right. Each of the table leg weighs 5 pounds.
Yep, table leg weighs 5 pounds and is an improvised weapon. It would be
that's
again
a
as
heavy
the
motherfucking table leg.
Yeah, it's pure.
It's a solid wood. Yeah, it's a solid wood table leg. Yeah, it's straight mahogany.
I'm
gonna
it's still heavy as
I'm
fuck.
right here just for a second.
Oh, Jacob, how much durability is your mini claw at?
3 out of 5 now.
Okay, so if you ever drop below half durability or at 2 half durability, that becomes your new maximum durability until your weapon eventually breaks. So because yours has a maximum of 5, if it ever drops to 2, because 2.5 is 2 is less than 2.5, right? That becomes its new maximum durability, and even if you repair it, you can only repair it up to 2.
Okay.
All right. That's how durability works. Now, luckily, as long as you don't lose any more durability on it, you could repair it all the way back up to 5 right now. But if you do lose 1 more durability, its new max would be the 2. Weapons that are just worn like that, that's just what ends up happening to them. Parts of them just start fully breaking off. Luckily, if it does get to that halfway point on durability, it doesn't actually change the damage it deals. It only just changes that max durability. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I do expect you guys to have to you're gonna have changing weapons. You know what I mean? So cool.
I want my golf club to last forever.
I mean, maintain the bitch then. Yeah, you can do it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna come up to Johan.
Yep.
We got a couple of zombies in here. There's still another one. Just letting you know, don't come in yet. Your ghost friend and I are gonna try to take care of the other one. Just want to let you know, we got elemental zombies. This one we just killed had like ice powers.
Achtung. Very well then. Ein Moment.
your knife broke. So
May I come in for a moment?
yeah, just be careful. There's still another one in here.
Ich will. Just gonna walk in. Will.
Mm-hmm.
On any of these desks, are there any I think they're called flasks. They're like the bigger glass cups for like holding large amounts of liquid for chemistry.
Beakers?
Yeah,
Beakers.
yeah,
Beaker.
beaker or Menhir flask or anything like that. Yeah, you could
just
find
something to
easy
hold the
enough. Yeah,
worms
you could.
And
You
something
could
to hold
honestly, you could
worms
probably
and
find like this shelf has a couple of them, right? Yeah,
Okay.
you could easily grab a beaker, like fill a beaker with those worms if you want to.
Yeah, he's gonna do that. He's gonna just set the beaker off right
Actually,
here next to it.
were you just digging out the worms?
No, he took also some of the goo as well.
Some of like the meat of Baron.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, any of the ones that are exposed to the air would shrivel off.
Right.
As you're even just walking it over here, I will say that some of those worms, the ones that were already shrinking, seem to have gotten even smaller.
That's fine. I'm just setting this
Okay.
aside for Penelope to study later.
Okay. That's fine.
And then he is going to look at the ghost. He's going to point at Gallon. He's going to say, "Follow."
Okay.
And he's going to look at Gallon. Whatever order you give it, you have to give it one-word orders, but he will follow them.
All right.
Do be mindful, he still does feel pain. I would prefer not to be reckless with him.
Right. All right. I'm careful.
He's going to go back out. He's going to be keeping an eye on the hallway.
Yeah, I'm just gonna nod at the ghost then, and
Don't forget to check under the desks as well, in case any surprise zombies. Because remember what happened to
yep.
Johan?
You want me to roll
Homebrew?
perception, DM?
Yeah, you're more than welcome to crouch down and roll perception.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's a -1, right? Wait, we've already done this once. Yeah, it's -1. So that is an 18 total.
18 total. Yeah. So
I'll add my XP though.
easy enough. A zombie right in front. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. That was a joke.
Gallon,
no,
it's the kill.
Gallon dies instantly. No, yeah, no, you guys are fine.
These tables are all clear.
Yep, they're all clear.
All right, cool. All the stuff on top of it is far beyond Gallon's understanding, so he's not even checking that stuff out.
It's literally like another language to Gallon.
Yeah.
Heck,
There's
some of
lots
it
of
probably is.
There's like sentences with numbers and letters in them. That's no.
Yeah. And then there's some sheets that look like they're supposed to be math equations, but it's just all letters.
And it's just like what? What?
Where's
No.
the numbers?
Okay, no. The smart ones can deal with that. All right. I'm gonna be right here. Can I? It does it look similar to the other one? It has like the blue veins.
You can roll me another perception check if you'd like.
Sure, -1. Let's go.
The ghost has the table leg at the ready.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 14 - 1, 13.
Can't tell.
Well, I mean, ain't no other way than to just hit him, right?
Well, you know how it is.
Yeah.
Since I gave him the broken table leg, I'm just gonna look at the ghost and go and look at the zombie and go smash.
All right.
Smash.
And I'm gonna power attack with my weighted cloth fist.
Okay. Weighted cloth
Okay.
fist, power attack. Yeah, both of you guys roll melee attacks.
Yep. Do improvised weapons get? Oh shit. Okay. Nat 20. It's gonna do an overhead swing to try and literally smash the skull.
Damn.
All right, Gallon, what are you doing?
Well, I rolled a 14 + 1, so I don't think I don't get any XP for that, right?
No XP for that, but
Okay.
yeah, so that is a 15. So both of you guys hit. You both roll damage.
Okay, so the power attack is 2d4, correct? Yes.
Oh shit. A 3, so that's 6.
6. Yeah.
Ooh, 4. 3 + 4. So 7, 10 damage.
10, and you said 6?
Yep.
The zombie will again, as it, instead of having, like bluish veins, now getting a better look at it, it almost seems to have these greenish veins coming off of it as you both
Acid.
stab. Yes, basically. As you both stab into it.
Oh no,
Baron.
the table is coming down for an overhead smash.
Well, yeah, you're smashing into it. Jacob, you're stabbing it. So
punching, but
Yeah, he's got the
well,
weighted
oh
claw
wait, yeah,
this
you're
time.
you're both doing bludgeoning weapons this time instead of stabbing weapons.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
and both
sorry.
focused on the face. So
Okay, so I want to tell you something. This is something kind of funny. In these specific scenarios for these two guys, they're kind of durability killers. So ice damage, if you stab them, it deals durability damage. Otherwise, if you were to use a bludgeoning weapon against them, you would instead be taking frost damage. Now that's the opposite is true for acid damage. So the first one you did, you both stabbed them, and the second one you did, you both used a melee weapon.
We did it backwards.
so well, okay, the nice part is neither time your guys are taking damage, but Lane, your leg did just break, so the table leg is now gone.
And I'm assuming
Galen,
my weighted.
well, we're gonna see. I'm gonna roll. Right? I'm gonna roll. We'll see. So yours did also take durability damage. I rolled a 19.
They're just cloth gloves. I'm not gonna keep them forever.
Yeah. And also it wasn't like you used your mini claws. But that's really funny. You guys switched the type of damage you guys were doing.
I saw what happened to the other one. I was like, I don't want to do that again.
Yeah, might as well try it out a different time. But luckily you avoided taking damage on both times.
Good.
Only sacrificing some durability, which with improvised weapons, honestly, that's the best case you can get out of it.
Yeah,
you can always get another one.
But this one died too?
This one is also dead, yes.
Would you say... Okay, this is up to you, DM, because I have an opinion, but I'll leave it up to you. Would Galen understand what just happened with both these zombies? Like, what their deal was? Or would he be like, they're like he would, zombies?
he would understand that they're element zombies. He would understand that one of them seems to have some sort of ice powers and the other one seems to have some sort of acid powers, right? He would also understand that both times when he attacked with the weapons, he wouldn't make the assumption that, oh, a bludgeoning weapon takes durability damage on this one, right? He might not be able to make that sort of jump to conclusion, but he would definitely be able to tell.
My weapons took damage when I attacked them.
My weapons took damage when I attacked these guys, and that they were elemental types of acid and frost, respectively.
Okay.
Yeah. So that would be the extent of his knowledge. He probably wouldn't have been like, oh, bludgeoning damage seemed to take durability damage. I wonder if it would have done. Yeah. Well, you just also didn't have enough evidence to prove that, right?
Yeah.
If he stabbed it and you punched it, then maybe you would have had more evidence because yours would have taken durability damage and he would have taken acid damage.
Right.
So,
I kept my promise to Johan. The ghost didn't take any damage.
Yeah, the ghost didn't take any damage, so it's fine.
Well, it was supposed to just promise to make sure it's not recklessly causing damage.
Yeah. If you took damage in that case, that's not your fault, really.
Yeah.
You didn't know. So yeah.
I'm gonna make a Yui and go up around this top and look under the tables.
Nothing.
Yui.
Nothing. Okay. I don't even have to roll. All right.
No, I won't even. I'll let you just keep the same roll you had last time, so you're fine.
Okay. Then I'll come back out with the ghost. Tell the ghost.
Oh, sorry.
Return and point to Johan.
It will salute. It's going to go by his side. It's going to salute again. And he'll dismiss it with a salute.
All right.
Yep. And then it'll go back inside of you.
All right, guys. The room's cleared. Bit of a news, though. Some crazy stuff. We got element zombies. One had, like, icy veins and, like, hurt my claws. And then the other one had, like, acid blood or something, like that old horror movie. and it also hurt my weapon. So we got some zombies that can hurt our weapons, and also elements. So be careful. They were color coded though, so keep an eye out for that. But the room's clear. We can come in now.
I appreciate the information.
They were color coded.
Thank you for putting that back.
I
So everybody enters
wasn't
the
even
room.
close to that thing. I was like down here when I like tried to move the map.
If you're scrolled out really far, it like auto does it pretty close to
That's
these
weird.
things.
No,
It's
that's the thing.
bet
I
if you're
wasn't even
scrolled
out too far.
Oh well, I don't know. That's weird. If you clicked on it at one point and then you start dragging it around, sometimes it starts dragging. I don't know. It's weird. It's Owlbear. You know how it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, everybody enters into here.
Is there a keypad that we can use to close the door?
Yep. Well, actually, no, but you can manually shut it if you want to.
Big strong boy will do it.
As you begin to kind of just pull it a little bit, it just kind of, as it's like kind of shuts in here.
Is there a way to lock it from inside here?
Not really.
It fits my mental capacity.
No,
I'm sure there's like some security stuff like that.
It's not even like a door where you could like put something in front, like into it, so like it couldn't like swing into you. Like it's literally it's a side door.
Yeah.
I mean, but here's the thing: if you start messing with that keypad and you break something, you might lock yourselves in here.
Right.
Yeah, then we'll start for that. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
In that case, Johan is going to double check under the tables just to be sure that nothing was missed.
Double checking? Don't see anything?
Yeah.
Johan, I already checked.
I understand that, but I prefer seeing it with my own two eyes.
Yeah, fair enough. I assume every smarty pants starts looking at all the smarty pants papers.
Yeah, what does everybody want to do? What does Sebastian, Penelope, what do you guys want to do?
I'll start skimming through some of the papers.
Okay. Yeah, south tables, north tables, which one are you looking for?
I'll do north tables.
Okay. Shrooms, what about you? What are you doing right now? There is also a door right here, by the way, that nobody went inside of.
Yeah, I was actually gonna ask, are there any windows like on the side of this to see what's in this fucking thing?
It's labeled as a freezer though. Like cold storage.
What's happening?
They just kind of cleared out this room. I don't know if you want to try to like look through some stuff. Are you looking through some papers or?
I'm just gonna search around the room, look through papers and see.
Okay, I'll have Shrooms. She'll look towards the south tables then. What were you saying, Lane?
I was gonna talk to Galen. Shelby opens this door in case there might be something inside.
Yeah, I can open it for you. I was just gonna give y'all some time to look through them magical potions over there. He's pointing at all the flasks filled with chemistry fluids.
Johan will have his shovel at the ready for when Galen decides to open the door.
Yep. You want me to roll something to open it?
Nope. You can just kind of open it up like you did the other one, and again, it'll kind of. This one is more of like a manual door, so you kind of like turn the wheel, and then you can kind of it kind of like just kind of rolls over to the side rather than just like opening, like rather than like manually or like automatically opening all the way. You can kind of manually open it, and oh, whoops, wrong thing.
Double fog.
Double fog. Triple fog.
All right, what kind of treasure we got in here?
Yeah, so
are these desks?
No, these are these are what seems to be special like drawers. Like these two seem to be more like incubators, whereas this one actually is a special lockbox, which you can take a further look at it if you'd like to.
Johan's gonna grab the blueprint here.
Yeah, so Johan grabs the blueprint, and
I thought that was the Tesseract.
nope, it is a blueprint. Anytime you see a blue rectangle like that, it is actually just a blueprint. You have a blueprint for something called cryo browns. From what you can tell, it seems to be some sort of ammunition type that goes to a weapon labeled as the cryo blaster. Upon looking at that, you actually upon looking at that, you actually look at the cabinet right here, this special lockbox storage, and you can actually. We'll end up here in a second. I'm just gonna let's just finish out talking some of this stuff out and doing a little bit of looting, but we'll finish up stuff out. So but yeah, no. So this is what you see is you actually see the cryo blaster locked behind it, in the whatchamacallit.
It's a fucking Fallout 4 situation.
Yep, basically. But it looks like it kind of looks like a little pistol, actually, which is kind of cool. I'm trying to pull it out now because I forgot to load this one as well into my things. But it's okay. I'm getting it real quick. So you guys have. So looking at it, you can actually see that this weapon is inside of it. It basically looks like a icicle-like revolver of some kind. And you can see that it's actually locked inside of the container here.
Johan will look over at Galen. There is a weapon in this drawer.
Weapon? Oh, can I use it?
It looks like a gun.
Oh, well,
did you add the cryo round blueprint to your inventory?
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool.
Actually, it would be kind of. Maybe I do want it.
I mean, you can try to pry it open or lockpick it.
Yeah, here. Well,
or you can even try to smash it open if you really want to.
First, go to the others and see if there might be a key around here.
Y'all see a key anywhere?
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Because I know some people, it is getting late for some people, and some people might be wanting to go to bed soon. So, Shrooms, you mentioned that you're getting a little bit tired. So, Shrooms, if you don't mind, could you just roll me an investigation check?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do mind, actually. How dare you?
You know what? Actually, fuck you. No investigation check for you. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing you.
Oh, and Johan would have made sure to take the cup of worms and jelly and just sit it on one of the tables before.
Yeah.
Once the room was clear.
I will.
I have a 14 plus whatever.
Oh, whoops. Whatever. There's your jar. Yeah, 14 plus 0 for you in your case. That is good enough, though. It does pass. You're able to find 3 first aid kits, which these first aid kits are able to heal 8 HP, just straight 8 HP. When used by a medical professional, can even possibly lead to an additional 4 HP being gained back when using it. It isn't a full item, so you use the whole item. It's not like you just take parts away from the first aid kit. So when you go to use it, you do use the full item. But yes, you can add, or I guess I'll add for you.
Used by a medical professional. Hey, I'm one of those.
You're the only one here.
Yeah, that's kind of the joke.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you're able to do that, and as you're kind of looking through the notes, a lot of these notes actually seem related to a lot of these notes actually seem to be related.
I'm gonna head to bed.
Yep.
Alright.
Go to bed,
See you, dude.
soldier.
You
All
guys
right.
have a great night. Baron is sorry for
Everything.
Almost killing everybody.
it
He
happens.
can't be sorry. He's dead.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's okay. I can't wait to see your next character. Oh yeah, I know. We're excited. Yeah. So looking through the notes, you're able to see that a lot of them are actually related towards. They all seem to be notes that seem to be working towards some sort of gas, but without spending, maybe a couple days to even weeks trying to decipher all these notes, you wouldn't really be able to come to too much of a conclusion on exactly what they're doing here. But the best from what you can get is some sort of toxin, some sort of gaseous toxin that is able to induce rage. That's kind of the best of what you're able to get. But besides acquiring those first aid kits, and if you wish to, you could spend the rest of whatever we do with the session looking through the notes. You are welcome to go to bed now if you would like to.
I will, yes.
I was saying shrooms, but I can let you go to bed in a second too as well, Bryce.
I would appreciate that, actually.
Yes, if the shroom is awake or not.
Yes, I am awake. Hello, what did you want from me?
Nothing. You may go to sleep.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yep, no problem. Have fun. Good night. Okay. So, Shrooms was able to find some first aid kits. Nice. You guys will be able to use those next time. Bryce, if you don't mind, could you roll me an investigation check?
Yeah. Where's my investigation? I got a 12 plus 4, so 16.
12 plus 4, 16. All right. You are able to find what is described as blue chemical, is the best way to basically describe it. You are able to find 2 pounds of the blue chemical. So if you would like to, you could add 2 pounds of blue chemical into your inventory. Blue chemical is typically used for anything that would be related towards ice or freezing related attributes. Besides those besides those blue chemicals, again, you're kind of also able to similarly see some of the notes that Shrooms was looking through. These are kind of related towards this anger-built toxin, but you're also seeing a lot of notes that are related towards a different toxin that seems to induce hallucinations. It seems to be coming from a native version of what you could seem as a pufferfish from this planet. It seems to its poison that or its venom inside of it seems to induce hallucinations. So they're trying to basically liquefy it, but not but specifically harvest that hallucination type aspect of it. So turn it into some sort of gas. That's the best of what you're able to get. You're not able to really decipher anything else besides that. Again, it would take you. You're welcome to gather as many notes as you want, and you can spend your future long rest trying to go over some of these notes. But yeah, that's the extent of what you're able to get. If you want to go to bed, you are more than welcome to go to bed now.
I will do that.
All right.
See ya.
See you, Bryce.
Hey, so nobody found a key card.
Nobody had found a key card. You do have 2 corpses here.
One.
They were. I was just having them basically look over these 3 desks and these 3 desks. That was pretty much the extent of the loot that they could find at them. There is still this desk. There are the shelving units that you can check in, and there's the 2 corpses.
Yeah, Juan, don't look like no one found anything. If you want to look around some more, you can. Well, I'll start.
There's also these areas as well that you guys haven't looked at yet.
Looking in them, but I also have to go to bed.
All right. If you guys want, let's do 2 last investigation checks. we'll do two last investigation checks for each of you guys.
I'm pretty
See
sure I
if you
can
guys
get
can
it
find
out
anything.
without it.
Yeah, you could definitely. But
But we don't know if there's an alarm rigged up to it.
yeah, so both of you guys roll me an investigation check.
All right.
It's a nat 20.
That
or-
is
A
not
natural
good
20?
roll.
Jesus.
Add 2
Why
XP
don't
to
we
that.
all the other fucking rolls for Barrow? What the hell?
Bitch. Yeah.
I got
God
an
damn.
11.
An 11. All right. So, Lane, you're able to find, actually able to find two things. So, one, Lane, you're able to find 10 pounds of the blue chemical.
10
So
pounds
you
of
may
what?
add
I can't hear you over the thing.
10 pounds of blue chemical. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. Blue chemical.
Yep. And in addition to that, you are also able to find a single jar of the concentrated purple herb.
Ooh.
For in case you forgot what this is, it is basically a full heal. It will max out. It will fully heal your HP all the way.
Ooh.
So, yes, and this can also, the nice part about using one of those jars is you could decide to make bandages using it, so you could make
Right.
individual bandages, or what you're actually able to do is you're also or for any other, there's a bunch of other healing components that uses, right? But especially like buffing healing ones, you can also use that for. But in addition to that, you can also use it to instantly help revive somebody, and again, they would bring them back all the way up to full HP.
Nice.
Right.
Whereas if you were to use a first aid kit, it would just, give you 3 basically success saves, or a bandage would basically give you 1 success save per turn using that. And that's just a chance of the bandage working. So yeah, nice stuff. Jacob, you were able to loot around and looting around. I'm going to say that you just kind of focused on the corpses. The shelves didn't really have anything. I'll say you focused on the corpses and you focused on this desk here. This corpse actually has 2 rounds of .22 LR ammo. So you can add, you can add that. The 2 rounds of .22 LR ammo. And then this guy right here.
The acid guy?
Yeah, the acid guy actually doesn't have anything on it because he, upon getting wounded, has kind of dripped acid along him, and it seems that he's kind of made a mess of himself, and you don't really want to get hurt trying to look through him. Lastly, if you'd like to, though, you could add a jar of acid if you would like.
I do not. That sounds like an accident waiting to happen.
Okay. Here at the table here, as you're searching through some stuff, you are able to find a syringe that you have no idea what's inside of it.
Steroids.
You can just say syringe. Now, I would like to just, if possible, I'm assuming you guys are wanting to try to get this ice gun out, right?
Yeah, I want to just crack it open.
We can, if you'd like to, you could, before, just trying to smash into it, you could try to pry it open first.
Yeah, I got a good prying skill.
All right, yeah. Roll me a.
Just trying to find a key card in case there's an alarm.
It wasn't a key. It's not a key card. It's like a physical key that you would put in.
The turn and lock.
If you guys have some sort of lockpicks or something that you think you could use as lockpicks, you guys are welcome to try that instead. But
I don't, but I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay. Yep, you can head out, and I'll see what Jacob does.
All right. I could be starting off our next session very poorly.
Yep. So since you're the only one here, Yeah, you know what? Just do it.
All right, prying. Yeah, just gonna grab my claws in there and try to pull it open. Not my glove claws, my physical, like the actual lizard claws.
Yep.
Prying. That is a +3, I think. Did I read that wrong? +3.
I think it's a +3. So what'd you roll?
That's a 12 + 3, so 15.
Ooh, that does not work. I'll say roll me a d20 real quick, just for fun.
19.
Okay. Yeah. You can add 1 EXP to your perception, and I will let you get a single shot of trying to use sleight of hand to open up the thing, to try to lock pick it open. I'll say that you were able to maybe find some bobby pins that you could give an attempt to do it. It will use up the bobby pin though to try this.
Okay, fine. That's -2.
Just roll as high as you can.
William?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
What happened? Please tell me it was a natural 1. That'd be hilarious.
Complete opposite.
Oh, you got a natural 20? Now, here, I'll give you the option since you're the only one here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you the option. So, if you want, I can say that the alarm went off. So, or if the alarm goes off, a fat ice zombie is going to come from a vent. Otherwise, this fat ice zombie will not appear at all. So it's up to you if you want to troll your teammates or not. You're the only one here, so.
I mean, I'd rather not.
Okay, then if you'd rather not, then it's fine. You can open it up.
We all have very weak weapons, and I feel like if we had to fight one of those guys, one of our weapons would permanently break, and I don't want somebody getting upset.
Normally, the fat zombies only have 30 HP. The other one having 100 was just because of the boss.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it's not like you'd be fighting a 100 HP guy.
Where would it be coming out of?
It would be dropping literally right here.
I see.
But it's fine. We could just skip it. Technically, you pass it. Technically, you don't have to.
Okay,
but,
yeah, that's fine. Have him show up at some other point though.
Natural 20. That's hilarious. I love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want me to?
I'll say push him forward and surprise me.
Surprise you? Okay.
Yeah, surprise me for what he just shows up somewhere. Just surprise me.
He was just not supposed to appear if you guys passed. You were like, it was like just an optional challenge that you would only have if you smashed in to grab this guy.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, I get it anyways, right?
Yeah. But yeah, you do get it, and you technically can add the Cryoblaster to your inventory. And I will tell you what the Cryoblaster's stats are, which are actually pretty sick. So a Cryoblaster, it has 6 rounds in it. I'm gonna send you the details. You can actually add it to your weapons area if you want to.
What's its weight?
Give me uno seconde. Why the fuck? My God. There's that. So this is what the Cryoblaster does. It does a 1d8 of ice damage to each square cardinally from where it hits. So if you shoot it at a target that's right here, this square, this square, this square, this square, this square, and this square also get hit. So it actually hits
AOE.
5 squares. It does. It has 3 durability. It currently has 6 rounds, so you have a full magazine of it. That's it. And its power attack is that you can actually, or power can basically mean its alternative use. So you can actually use it as a melee weapon, as an ice knife.
Okay.
And it will deal 1d6 ice damage if you use it as if you use it as a nice knife.
Okay.
So that's its quote unquote power, which is pretty sick. The weight of the cryoblasters is actually not that heavy. It's only about 7 pounds. It's not that heavy for how big it feels. You know what I mean? But it is only about 7 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the cryo, like the ammo, I don't really make you count. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna.
because there's
make you wait on
only
ammo.
6
It's
bullets for this exist, right?
yeah. It's just 6 bullets. And the thing that Lane found, that crafting recipe, is actually how you can craft more bullets for it.
I see. I
Um,
see.
so the cryo rounds, you can basically
Who's our
you can
shooter? Is our shooter Moxie?
Technically Sebastian is level 11. Shrooms is actually level 12. Shrooms is the best shooter here so
I
far, I
might give it to
think.
her then, because not only would it be
But
good for her, for shooting wise.
well, and you also you could give it to Shrooms' character. Shrooms' character is technically the best at shooting. She's the only one that gets a +1.
Yeah, she plus.
I like how Andy's like, I'm actually here.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Oh, Andy, thank you for the posture check. I appreciate it.
But yeah, I might toy around with the idea in for this next week, whether I want to keep it or not. But other than that, I'll probably give it to Shrooms.
So technically, it is
The alternative view sounds pretty nice.
Yeah, the fact that he's using a nice ice knife.
Yeah.
You don't get the benefit of like your
The
fist
AOE probably.
attacks and stuff like that. And the AOE, yeah, the AOE does not affect. It's just nice because technically speaking, um, let's say you had like an assault rifle as your main weapon, and then you had this as your secondary weapon. You still technically have a knife on you, so you technically can do melee damage no matter what. I always recommend I would recommend that you have one ranged weapon and one melee weapon on you, and this allows you to have both in one slot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there is that benefit, and it's also a melee ice attack, so which is pretty sick. Another cool thing to think about is imagine Brantley's future character, because I talked to you about what Brantley's future character is going to be, right?
Yes, but if Andy's here, don't spoil it.
Yes, Andy is here. I will talk to you a little bit more later about it. But well, we just shut up to 4 viewers randomly. That's kind of funny. And we're about to end the session anyways. Everybody else just went to bed. I was just finishing this up with Jacob. So thank you for showing up. But this was a bit of a chaotic stream. What? Sorry?
Catch the full VOD later.
Yeah, you can always catch the full VOD later. It wasn't perfect. Still feel like I haven't perfected being able to record this thing. It's not perfect. Andy wants me to just spill the beans. I can't do that, Andy. You're gonna have to find out.
Tune in next time.
Only me, Katie, Jacob, and then obviously Brantley, because it's his character, actually know it. But yeah, you guys will have to find out next time. So no, I had a blast. I think this was fun. I'm glad that we were able to have the session, even though it was a little chaotic and not everybody was there. But happy that Brant was able to kind of be a bit chaotic. You know what I mean?
I went to make ramen and I came back and it was like, oh yeah, Sebastian's down, by the way. I'm like, what?
Yeah. So I think I'll end it here. But Andy, my first time watching this all through. Dude, Andy, I'm so happy that you're able to watch it all the way through. You should really try to catch the previous VODs if you haven't watched them or caught them all the way. The previous VODs, I mean, you guys can see everything that we've done. I haven't done anything without you guys. And I actually kind of plan on even if I do something like a little side adventure with like let's say Jacob like gets separated from the party and I have to do a little side adventure with Jacob.
Oh, that's gonna be so fun.
Like if I do something like that, I'll still record that, but that will be posted to the YouTube channel directly, and I'll make an announcement.
That is 100% going to happen at some point.
Yeah, that won't be streamed though. Those types of things would be stuff. I'm prepping for something, so I'm gonna need to watch them. I'm preparing for something. Yeah, Andy, you got to prepare because here's the truth, right? Like, eventually, once they leave this whole facility and everything, they should eventually be able to. I'll start integrating like Twitch integration to my D&D campaign.
The only parts that probably won't be streamed are like really intimate character moments.
Yeah, for intimate character moments or one-on-one sessions,
Yeah.
I won't stream. But as everything that is like as a group, that stuff will always be streamed. And even if it is like a one-on-one like session or something like that, I'll still probably record it and I'll just stream it like what's it called? I'll still record it. I'll just like post it later whenever I feel like it's the right time to post it.
Yeah.
So so that's just something to do. Any streams tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah, probably. I mean, Jacob's probably gonna stream at the very least. I don't know.
If I can get Shrooms to play Minecraft for a while, that's what I'll do. Otherwise, I always take Sundays off. So no,
Yeah.
other than that, but
I don't know, maybe more 7 Days to Die. That could be fun. We have some ways to counteract you guys next time. So we learned some more. I did some more research afterward. So you guys won't be able to abuse us as much. But I don't know. Maybe 7 Days to Die was really fun. So maybe more of that.
yeah,
I don't know. We'll see what I do.
it's very fun.
Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Peace.
Boy.